Hello everyone. Morning. Woof. 6:12 and we're starting to stream. My god. Where's the consistency in all of this? In which place can I send a formal complaint letter? This is unacceptable. You think this is acceptable? Really? Not acceptable. No. This, we're gonna need to wear a lab coat. Luckily we got one of those. So we're the cyber doctor, right? And I'm gonna need some water. I still didn't go. So I realized after breakfast I need water. This is where we left it off yesterday, folks. Frame contains password. Oh, you don't see the right screen. There we go. Close this, and now you should see the right one. Boom! Alright, we're gonna go on Pico CTF and do some fun things there. I'll just need a second to put on the lab coat, turn on the backlight, and drink some water, and get some water. Hope you all are good. Hope everyone's healthy. Well, I had some weird dreams last night. But that happens. That's what dreams are for, right? Being weird. Alright, cool. I'm gonna wear the lab coat, and I'll see you very soon. And by very soon, I mean like 30 seconds now. Alright. Folks, welcome to episode. Good evening, Second of Mind. Good to see you. Welcome. Or morning, rather, yes. Good evening, yes. What's up, Sick? How's everything? As good as can be for the moment. Awesome. Nice. Nice. That's what we like to hear. I'm also good. There's just, having weird dreams, but it happens. It will fade. This thought will fade as the day goes on. Alright, Sick. And everyone watching, we are doing Pico CTF today. We're just going to do a bunch of exercises. Yesterday we did a bunch of AI hacking, and we're still staying in this theme. Just that we're gonna create our own AI model over the weekend. I'm gonna do work on that. I'm gonna tell you about it. And so I just wanted to do a few exercises right now, just so we can have fun and a little bit of fun, and then I'll work on this over the weekend. Sounds good? Alright. Cool. Forensics disco. Let's do it. You can find the flag in this disk image. This time it's not as plain as you think it is. Ooh. Well, maybe we should do disco 1, no? We also try BitLocker. V2, Mob Psycho. I don't know. Let's do MSB. Alright. This image passes LSB statistical analysis, but we can't help but think there must be something to the visual artifact present in this image. Hola, amigo. Hola, Wrench. Good to see you. Wrench is on YouTube. Hello, Wrench. Nice job yesterday getting all the points in the quiz. We're going to do a little bit more of this sweet Pico CTF today. So you came at the right time, and we even kept going on your theme, which is forensics. Stick in mind, if you want to do there's a fun quiz I posted on Discord, and you can try to beat my score and wrenches as well. Alright, there's a flag.png. Ooh la 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 la. What is that? It's an image, but it's got a flag. Ninja and Priz Kanajai. Watch out flag.png image viewer. Okay. Don't let me do everything. No. I mean, don't let yourself do everything as well, huh? Alright, there's a password here. Well, if I learned anything, is that it's in downloads, is that you can do strings and then the image. So let's do Control C, clear. Where do I put this? It's kind of convenient. There, maybe it's better. Exit tool, let's exif tool. Exif tool, let's go. Okay, nice. Alright, let's go. We gotta do on, alright, we're gonna go on to, or we're in downloads already. So how about strings? Ninja. Okay, there is definitely something. We can do that, and then we can do GURP flag. No flag. That's freaking long. I don't understand why there is all this. It's a bunch of text. Oh no, it's called Pico CTF. There's no flag in this. We're doing PNG analysis, right? Yeah, it seems to be PNG, the type PNG. Try exif tool file name. All right, let me just finish this, because I think this can be doable as well. Pico. Okay, it doesn't work. Why is there no Pico in there? All right, exif tool. Oh, nice, we got it. Image.php. Okay, so we've used it before. Ninja. Okay. What does exif tool do? Where can we put this? Oh, we got steganography. You may use string to display the hidden text. What else we got? We can say that exif tool gives us metadata. That's kind of metadata, no? Image.png, image width and height, bit depth 8, RGB, deflate, inflate, adaptive, non-interlaced, 1074 1500 megapixels, 1.3. Okay, we don't really have anything to do with there. What's the number of the challenge? I don't remember. I will do the challenge too. Fine, but don't tell us the answer too much, huh? I don't know if we got web shell. No. Where were we? It is Dear Dairy. This one. It's MSB. This image passes LSB statistical analysis, but we can't help but think there might be something to the visual artifacts present in this image. Alright, let's go back to the image again. There's some visual artifacts. Not like actual visible, no? It's kind of crazy looking into an image like that. Can you imagine if just the text, the flag was in Chinese on the image? Like, this is the flag. Doesn't seem to be visible, no? Folks, we're looking for a flag. Like an actual string flag, not like The French flag. MBS, ooh, I remember that one. Nice. Noise. Cool, we here. Probably if you probably in your exif data. You think there might be something interesting there? The flag is there. Hey, Jim the Dandy, poop pants. He's back and on YouTube this time. Hello. Let's surprise the file. If your lab mentioned exif tool, then exif tool the file. We did here. And the lab mentioned image passes LSB statistical analysis. We gotta check what that means. We can't with film something visual artifact in the image. Okay, let's just check out what this means. LSB is statistical analysis. And I'll put the image again here on the right, folks, for you to check out. Alright, this image passes LSB statistical analysis, but we can't help but think there must be something to visual artifact. There are a whole lot more chats in YouTube. The video gets shared to more people. I mean, suggestions. Nice. Vamos. More chats, more suggestions. Easy. I think the same goes on Twitch, probably. Alright. The least significant bit analysis is a steganalysis technique used to detect hidden data by identifying anomalies in the lowest bits of image pixel values. It exploits the fact that embedding data alters the natural high-frequency correlation between agents and pixel values, often making the LSB appear random or modifying the pixel difference histogram. Chi-square test. My god, I remember this. Chi-square test. This method detects LSB embedding by examining the frequency of pixels. As data is embedded, the number of pair of values 0, 1s, 2s, and 3s tends to equalize a pattern of the chi-square test can identify. Advanced techniques such as using pixel correlation, pixel PSW, okay, or focusing on flat, smooth areas of an image can improve detection accuracy to over 98%. To combat this, more advanced steganography methods use techniques like pixel value differentiating or adaptive embedding to keep the statistics closer to the original image. My god, this is advanced stuff, folks, huh? I knew steganography was something, of course, like kind of, but you think about all of this, how you actually have to do it. It's kind of amazing, no? That you have to hide some secrets in plain sight that we humans can't really tell. Que guapo, eh? Sean Taylor Lane. Alright, so what do we got here? This image passes LSB statistical analysis, but we can't help but think there must be something to the visual effects present in this image. So what are some steganography tools we can use? Want a hint? Not yet. Not yet. Let us struggle a little bit. This box is called MSB. We gotta figure out what that is. If LSB is one thing, what is MSB? MSB steganography. Image steganography, MSB technique. Next, a steganography technique is in which we hide messages into other sources of information like text, documents, audio, videos, and images, etc. that is not visible to the three components. Cover object means which hides in plain text or hides messages. And the stego object means which is cover. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I have to actually read this. I was just passively reading this. A steganography system is made up of three components: cover object, which hides the plain text or hidden message, and the stego object, which hides the cover object with message embedded inside it. What the fuck? Here's an image. A digital image is represented by using a 2D matrix of the color intestines. What the fuck is a color intestines? At each grid point. The gray images use 8 bits, whereas colored utilizes 24 bits to describe the color model, such as RGB model, as it has 3 channels, R, G, and B. Taking the cover object as image in steganography is called image steganography. What the fuck? Guys, this makes no sense to me. In this technique, pixel intensifiers are used to hide information. Pixel intensities are used to hide the information. And then here we are using MSB algorithm, so the most significant bit. So we tried the least significant bit, now we try the most significant bit of the color intensifiers at each grid point to be replaced by message bit, when the message hidden message will be converted into bit stream. Nice. All right. So that was okay. Stego.py. Oh, we can exploit one of those. You think? What is this? Encode image. What's this gonna do? Return data. So it returns data. Here is the hint. Anyway, no hay bandera para ti, mal hacker, mal hacker. Bandera, you mean there's no flag? There's no flag for you, bad hacker, bad hacker. So it's a repetition. Bad hacker. So there's a flag for you. There's no flag for you, bad hacker. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm trying to think through it. All right, so new image input, enter name of the new image. Pixels, wild, true, try, pen make. What is this? What are we doing here? MSB, most significant bit. Okay, let's ask the ultimate assistant. Spanish encoding. Ooh. Muchos gracias. How do I perform MSB on an image? Usually we're in most of the image manipulation, use common English. Okay. Example 1. Okay, 2001, most significant bit. What does performing SBIT usually mean? There are usually few common operators. You keep only the highest bits. This produces high contrast version of the image showing major structures, keeping top N MSB. I was just trying to say, if you were taking a hint from me, then no flag for you, and you're a bad hacker, super bad. Yeah, I got the message. I don't know how to interpret it. Trying to be sneaky, Wrench? Folks on Twitch, do you see busy transport YQ8LA's message? Or is it just me, as the admin, that sees it? Alright, use for image compression, noise reduction, simplification. MSB steganography, less common than LSB. Instead of hiding data in LSB, you modify the higher bits, more visible distortion, but stronger signal. More visible distortion, yeah. Okay, there's clearly a distortion here. And then here, I think after we're done encrypting the key, then... Wait. Don't we have a string here? How do we get strings? How did all of this work? There's a lot of data in here. Holy moly. This is what we did. Well, this is at the output when we put strings. I was going to say fring. It's so big. I think this is all the data contained in the pixels there. Could it be in here? I feel like group this and we're good, but I don't know. Won't find Pico, for instance. And flags in Pico are always Pico, I think. Last I remember, there was a tool. This SIG-bit. SIG-bits. No, not fun. Let me see if I can install it. Just read a little bit more about ChatGPT. How to load MFP extraction. Python example. Import numpy as MP. Image is equal to cv2.imread image png 0. Extract MSB bit 7. Normalize for display. Alright, let's do it. Yes, the formatting is the same for challenges. Yes, Pico. You see though, when we type Pico here, strings Pico CTF. Is that Gurf Pico? It doesn't work. No, there's no return. So it's not in there directly. And you can try peak by megapixels. P. Wait, hold on. Because we exif tool and not strings. Gurp. Pico. Nope. Wrench encoded for sure. Yeah, you think so? That's a good point. That's a good point. Actually, where do we go for decoding? Do we base 64 decode it? I don't know. Feels pretty hacky to do that, but let's see. Let's try different things. We were on the route to try the MSB through Python. I think it's a good idea. Okay, so it's telling us that you can do it through Python, extract top n bytes. N is equal to 4 MSBN image append 8 minus n. I think it's in the bits. Nope. I think it's in the bits. Well, you'll see. 1 MSB, very rough silhouette. 1 MSB, very rough silhouette. MS4, recognizable image. Key insight, MSB structure and brightness. Yeah, detail and hidden info. Yeah, so there's structure and it's brightness. It's more bright than it should be. So I think we're working with MSB here. MSB on an image could also mean a specific assignment, a CTF steganography challenge, a tool like MATLAB OpenCV. You think it's in the bits. What does it mean in the bits? Is it, so that means that it's in strings? Base 64. How do we do this? I know you can do it like this to Python. Search decode. Oh, you see, you can see Pico. Oh no, never mind. Invalid input. Base 64. Okay, let's do it one more time. Strings. Can do this, and then how do we base 64 something? Base 64 on Linux terminal. Base 64 on Linux is a powerful tool. It's /d, no? Angelica, GitHub, Hacktricks, or VPTO on Steganographics. Thank you for sharing, Sick. I'm looking at it now. Alright, I'll type it up so we can have a look on the VM. Angelica Git book. Ooh. Stegotrix. See if we can find it here. Stegotrix. I think so. Noise. I've never heard about Git book. Yeah, Bexc64 won't help unless you see something indicating Bexc64 in your output from Stego. Yeah. There's a few hints, I think, yeah, at the end. At the end of a string. Demystifying Base64. Securing data in the open. Alright. Stegotrix. Learn and practice AWS hacking. I think we're good. We talked about this yesterday, actually. AWS. Alright. Extracting data from files. Binwalk, a tool for searching binary files for embedded hidden files and data. It's installed via apt. Okay, that's pretty cool. A tool for searching binary files for embedded hidden files. Okay, let's try Binwalk. Just like that. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, folks. We're crazy like that. Binwalk. Oh, we already have it. We want to do Ninja. Show me some good stuff. Alright, here's what we found. Alright, you can see everything. PNG image, about the different stuff. zlib compressed data, default compression. jboot stack header, image ID 1, timestamp this. Image jboot checksum, useless. Useless. Okay, right. A tool transferring binary file for embedded hidden files and data. It's installed by apt. Okay, foremost. Recovers file based on their headers and footers. Helps you find metadata available here. exev2, similar to exif tool for metadata viewing, installable. Okay, I think we're good. File, identify the file type you're dealing with. Okay. Strings, readable strings from file using various encoding settings to filter the output. Big endian, little endian. Whoa, that's advanced stuff. Extracting the hidden text data, hidden data in spaces. Let's see if there is anything on MSD, I think it's called. No, MS, most significant bits. That turned very French. LSB, we got something. Stego Veritas. Performs image transformation and LSB brute forcing amongst other features. Maybe it actually has MSB actually. We can try that. Let's go. Control-Shift-V. Okay, we don't have it. Sudo apt update and end sudo apt install this. Boom, folks. I'll give a little break as a bonus. Pico CGF, Pico CGF. Don't you enjoy when your streamer just starts updating their system when you are watching them? You can't find Stego Veritas. XR! Hey, sometimes the tool isn't there and you gotta get it. That's true. CyberDoc, you don't need to update the system every time. No? I really want to. I mean, How do you know you're getting the latest version though? Hey, sometimes the tool isn't there, you gotta get it. Oh, fine, XR. Fine. Good to see you, by the way. It's very late for you. Thank you for sticking around. What I was thinking about it actually. One more week until we find our normal 7 hour time difference. 6 hour difference, you and I. GitHub. Yeah, yeah. Vamos, tech solve. Okay. So, what? A jar. Okay, okay, okay. Stego sec tools. Okay, I don't actually know how to do it. It was 10 years ago. I thought about that. Do you all do a time change too? Just to state things? Never really actually put my thoughts into that. Any thought into that? Yeah, we do change time. It's gonna be at the end of the month. Last Sunday of March. So another week, right? Because Sunday this year is on the 29th. So yeah, just one more week of me starting to stream at 1 a.m. And then afterwards we're gonna go back to 12. We also change time. Most countries in Europe do as well. We just do it at a different time than you guys. Alright, so cool. We are a stack solve. So what do we do here? We need to find stack solve, find some tools. Fix us some tools. First public release. Then how do I download that? How can I instruct my Kali to download this tool? You're trying to download Sexol from GitHub into Delhi. Good choice. It's super useful for MSB, LSB, and other stegano analysis. Nice. Perfecto. Allez, c'est parti. C'est parti, mon kiki. Boom. Git clone. That's interesting, but cool to know. Nice. Have you tried steg hide? Not yet. XR, shall we? Steg hide. Ooh, ninja. I feel like there's 36 tools for it. Steg hide command unknown. Steg hide. Okay, let's finish using. Check the man page. Okay. Let's just finish with this. I think we're on a pretty good path with this XR, with this thing that we just cloned, and then afterwards, regardless if we get it or not, we'll still try to steg hide, just for the lords. All right, and then we gotta go into steg solve folder. Boom. Steg solve. So it was installed in sec tools. Oh wow, we made it. It used it in downloads. Okay, steg solve, and then we do ls. You wanted to say? Okay, there's sec solve here. See, steg solve that jar. Okay. Java jar steg solve that jar. Okay. What the fuck? File open. Wow, what a place. Downloads. Ninja. Open. Analyze. File format data extract. Stegogram solver. Offset 0. What does that mean? Excuse me. What the hell? File open. Analyze file extract. Data extract. Good evening, XR. Doing well. Peachy. What the fuck? I'm imagining the peach emoji there. Stack Self does look cool as well. Yeah, it does look cool. Frame browser. So we tried steganography. It yielded. That was weird. MSB first. No, you should do. Yeah, MSB first, not LSB first. RGB. Can I just preview? Bit planes. Okay, we got a bunch of Fs. Folks, we're discovering a brand new world, huh? You gotta pick the bits. What the fuck do I do here? Alpha red. Alpha is what? Alpha is the overall brightness, no? Overall, the highest bits, right? Bit order, GRB, save bin. Looks somewhat intensive of a tool. And I think it's very complete. Alpha usually is the transparency and PNG. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT for a little bit more guidance, folks. ChatGPT's your buddy, folks. Method 2, download the jar, quick way. Alright, tips for you. For your MSB task, use view bit planes. Use view bit planes, look at, okay, view bit planes. What the fuck? File format, file browser, image combiner. You're saying view bit planes. Alpha usually is a transparency. This is the right tool. Okay, you have to get the right bit plane sequence. The right bit plane sequence. Okay. All right, let's go back to where we were. Data extract. So try without using alpha. The flag is not in the image. Like we can't see the flag in the PNG. It's hidden in the bits. We have to extract the file from the image. Yeah. I figured that. Red, green, and blue. So we do just max that out. Preview. Okay, save text. All right, we're gonna download it here. Okay, maybe it's gonna tell us something. Let's save it as well. Make a new folder first. Up one level, home. Create a new folder. Perfect. What do we want to call it? We want to call it Steganography Legends, and that's us, folks. And we're gonna call this try one. Cool. Let's see it. A whole new world. All right. No, we don't want to be on ChatGPT. We want to be over here. We want to be here, and we want to see. All right, we're gonna go controls. Oh, but if we go Control C, I'm pretty sure we're gonna close the app. All right, and then we're gonna Pico this. All right, vamos. Let's go at. We're gonna go to the file, so that is where we must go. Okay, no, we're not. We go CD download. No. We go home. That's downloads exactly, and then we go CD into. We CD into steganography. Don't we have a wait ls? We have steganography legends, no? That's how we call it. Ah, but we put it into the comillas. Okay. CD into steganography legends. Alright. And then we now go into ls, and then we cat try one. Okay. Gerp Pico. Hey, vamos. Do 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 do. UT Pico CT some F 15U. So we kind of found something. Kinda. How do we view more? How do we view this a little bit better? Pico CTF. GURP Pico. So that's good. I think there's an options in GURP. GURP. There must be an option in GURP, no? To view it all. Let's run it again so it plays a bit better. Extended. Hex. Okay, I got a lot of suggestions from Sick in the Mind and from Wrench. Don't put A in the first part of your path. Let's try one. GURP A 10 Pico. A will grab at least 10 lines. Oh, that's sick. That's pretty sick, man. GURP Pico. GURP. Whoopsies. A 10. Muy bien. Nice. Thank you for that. We'll write it down in a second. There we go. I think we have to do a little bit of editing here. Let's go into our nodes. Chuk, 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 chuk. Ouh là 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 là, c'est quoi ça? No, we copied as well the numbers and all. C'est quoi ce bordel? Oh, your quest Kings Gzo 7. Oh my god. Chuk. Chuk. Wow. Your quest 0 underscore, so we got that. Or here C1C space 1CE 3CB, and then we got a bunch of noise. And then a 4. I don't think there's a space here. And then the head message is, thou hast said wool and hit the point, answered Don Quixote. Hey, Don Quixote! Nice. Don Quixote is a legend of Did you hex the file? Let's try it. I'm down. Hex. What do we do? Hex dump? Is that what you want to do? Try 1. Is that what you were aiming for, Wrench? There's a whole book attached. Less the text file. I already dumped the hex dump form. It already dumped the hex form, but okay, do less. Try 1. It doesn't less doesn't show you everything though, no? It just shows you. Okay, wow. Holy shit, there's a full book in that thing. That's why the image looks so weird. Remember folks, this is what the image looks like. Chapter 4 of What Happened to Our King. He left in chapter 5. Oh, it's probably the beginning of the book. Holy moly, folks. Holy freaking moly. Alright, nice. Took us some time, but we figured it out. That was weird though, how you just had to turn up everything. I mean, it's the most one. It's the highest bit. So yeah, that makes sense. I'll take your flag. Hi, doctor. Hello. What are we hacking today? Hello, Vladimir. Welcome. Great to see you. We are hacking. We were doing steganography. Well, for the past 45 minutes or so. We were looking at this image and we're like, this is sus. This looks like it might have something hidden in it. And we're no genius, but look at that. There's a whole book inside of this. Forensics tech stuff. I was asking you, did you get the hex file? I think it was a hex file, yeah. Look, I think so. Then strings the file. We could have strings it too, is that what you say? Or how do I quit? A Q. Q works. Strings, try one. I guess this would have worked, no? Try one. Slash. Grp. Pico. Yeah, would have worked as well, strings. You're right. XXDRP hex file. Yeah, that's a good one too, actually. We could have transformed it into a file before, actually, to just see the story. If we wanted to see the story, could just XXD RP and then try one with it. Try one into try two. Let's just see this. All right, and then we can see cat try two. No, I put a space. Yeah, I think the thing was already encoded, actually. I just encoded something that was encoded, I guess. Not sure what happened here. There it is. Ooh. Folks, we have the whole story here. Holy fudge. It's crazy how much text you can fit on an image. Holy moly. Cat try one, cut D, F1 2 XR. Whoa. I think my previous message got blocked. And then taking the mind till this, you could do this. Cat try one, cut D, empty, F1 2 XSRP. Whoa, holy moly. That was not it. Not the file that worked. Its file worked great. I don't think of that. What was the image size? We can go back to here and see. All right, we're gonna finish here, folks. I think we're doing a lot of side quests right now. Ooh, and maybe we can try XR's method too. Just as I say, we're doing a lot of side quests. I'm saying we can try XR's method. So Vladimir, you just joined. We finished the exercise. We found the flag, so that's really good. It's just that we want to understand a bit more about what we could have done instead. So the chat is going bananas into trying different things. I love it when the chat goes bananas. Boom! Submit le flag. There's a random space here. That's pretty sus. No. Pico CTF 15. Your quest. Yeah, it feels too long. Something's too long about this. We'll see. We can do this. Try two. And we want a GURP. A10. Pico. Binary file matches. Hey! Legendary Spock. Legacy Spock. Legendary. Legacy Spock just joined us. Welcome, Legacy. Welcome. Good to have you. Alright, Catfry 2. We should have something when someone follows on YouTube actually as well. CTF has a space. Still spaces. You see some more spaces? Pico CTF. Oh, there's no more here. 15 year quest. Quick X. Yeah, there's one here actually. Nope. Incorrect flag. We can do this. GURP this. Binary files. Matches. Huh? GURP standard input binary files matches. What the fuck does that mean? XSE converts the hex file to a bin file. So if it's bin file, we can do strings. So if it's bin file, we can do strings. Okay, we should do strings instead of cat. Is that it? Yeah, strings only filters out for everything that's human readable, right? Also go strings plus. Okay, nice, we got it here. Cool. Nice. Hold on, we'll have to see also what second in line told us. Chuk chuk chuk. Control V. Hey, strings try to GURP Pico, exactly. Yeah, so strings is really useful because it filters out for only human readable text. Now that's what I was saying. Yeah, exactly. Legacy Spock, hack the box or Pico CTF in the beginning. Hello, Legacy Spock. After joining us on the stream, you join us in the chat. Yay! Alright, Pico CTF or hack the box in the beginning. I don't know. Depends how you learn. Are you a person that learns by trying at first, or are you a person that likes to read books first, to read the manual and then try it? It's a good question though. I ventured into both. Ooh. If you like trying, then go for Pico. But the best of the best beyond Pico is this platform. Do this. It's good for you. It's like taking your vitamins and eating your soup. This is what you want. Over the wire bandit. Good luck. Taught me more in a little bit of in no time. Vamos, says French. I hope you all have done it. Vladimir, I'm pretty sure you've done it. Sick in the Mind has done it 8 times. I know about the best of the best. For me, it's the best. GG. Nice. I've not even done the over the wire. No, really. Oh, but this is why. This is why you can't say if it's not. You can't say it's not amazing if you haven't tried it. What about hack this site? We haven't done it. It's in our stuff. Hacking tools. And hack the site. It's right here. Or is that still around, lol? I've done Natas using curl and Python only. Yeah, you probably. I mean, this is probably gonna be a walk in the park for you. Sick, but I think it's still kind of. For me, it was fun. It felt fun. Maybe it was because I was a beginner back then. Natas, we've done Natas too. Natas, but we haven't finished Natas. It's kind of traumatizing. There's a lot of things we can learn here. Alright, we'll do another Picos, folks. Pico's nice because usually you finish within 1 day. There was only one instance when we had to do something over multiple days. We still want to do forensics. You haven't finished Natas either, yeah. That's a complicated one. I wonder how. Natas is pretty short though. War games. So we're answering your question in depth here. Legacy. I'll look into it. Thanks. You're welcome. You're getting way more answer than you asked for. Natas, and we even did Leviathan. Natas, we got into level 21 or something. So it's pretty advanced. I think we got pretty high into the levels. It was kind of nice to script and stuff. It felt really nice. Remember, I think you were there for sure, XR. We had the different Python text and then the for several exercises, the password of your character by character. And it was really nice. It felt very hacky, like hacky movie thingy. Natas was like 30 levels, I think. Yeah, it's around that. Hack the box. So Wrench from YouTube is telling us, hack the box is best. I have almost done everything over the wire. Oh, really? Nice. Hack the Box has more courses. Hack the Box is really good for courses. Although the courses, I feel like it's pretty good, but it's not. It's pretty good. But nowadays you can just chat GPT and find things on Google for free. I think. What level you stuck at on the. Let's see, on my notes here we have Natas. And we don't look if you don't want to be well, I don't know. You can look. It's not like you're gonna remember the password and you can't see. The last thing we did was Natas 20. So I guess 21 was the one we're stuck on. I don't know if we're stuck or we just kind of gave up for the time being. I think it's good. We did this for Bandit as well, where when you start struggling really hard and you have to spend multiple days doing something, maybe it's time to pause it, do something else, and come back later. So yeah, folks, that was it for the little parenthesis. Legacy Spock told us, I also have ventured into OSINT. I don't know if I prefer gathering information or web vulnerabilities and whatnot. Yeah, I get you. It's two different fields though. At the same time, it's all about patience and trying out things. I think both disciplines, right? Both disciplines are kind of similar when you think about it. OSINT or um, or hacking vulnerabilities and stuff like this. I want to say I'm around 14, maybe. Yeah, I think so. I think we were doing it together, XR. I think we were doing it together, and for a while I was ahead of you. So yeah, that makes sense. And then when I stopped, I think you stopped trying to catch up. But yeah, we should get back onto it. Should maybe in 10 days when we get our regular our regular hours together. That'd be nice. All right, cool, folks. We found the flag. We found the flag, so that's really good. I'm down. Nice. Vamos. It's revenge time, right? So revenge box. Ryan Montgomery was a big influence. Listening to the podcast, I haven't listened to those. Is Ryan Montgomery? Is that the world famous hacker? Let me check. Ryan. That's Montgomery. Catching a Predator. Oh yeah, okay. That's him. The dude really has a hacker face. Wow. The guy's on podcast for 5 hours. Wow. Ryan Montgomery really has a ton of episodes. He has episode 56 and episode 255 that has Ryan Montgomery. Anyone can be hacked. Pro hacker. Become a gray man. My god, there's the 3-step process to CIA training. My god, there's so many interesting stuff on the internet, folks. We'll never have time for any of this. It's, yeah, okay. 0 day. 0 day. The sick shit he found and took down, he took down some 764 members. Yeah, it's like weed though, I think. It just grows from itself, these communities. But oh well. It's good. It's good to fight back. Of course we have to fight back. So that's really good. That's his handle. 0 day. Ah, okay. What a weird handle. 0 day. I guess maybe back in the day there were fewer hackers. I don't know. 0 day today feels a bit like too much of a common word. Hackers have some weird handles. Well, Legacy Spox is pretty good. Is that your hacker handle? Alright, we're going to close a few of these so that we can start a new Pico CTF. Magic, what is network packets? That was from yesterday. Alright, I think we should stay on this theme of forensics. It's pretty fun. Shall we do binary digits? Binary digits. This file doesn't look like much, but it's a bunch of ones and zeros, maybe there is random noise. Can you recover anything missing from this? Download the file here. Digits that bin. That makes me want to do already. Okay. They were not kidding. It's really just ones and zeros. It's not that long. Wow. It's a lot of ones. Holy moly. Alright, there might be some data hidden in it. Here, where is 0 day? Did you get a 0 day? I never got a 0 day. No, we're not advanced for this. Hackers have some weird handles. Not internet handle. Haven't come up with a hacker handle yet. Me neither. Feels like a big commitment, no? It's not something you change in the middle of your career. Zero day has relevance to the field though. Zero day exploits? Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, he's famous enough, maybe. Zero day. Your handle is sick in the mind? Nice. I need a handle. Without a handle, I am no one. Joey. Is this from Friends? Is this from Friends? Sounds like something Joey Tribbiani would say. How to open a doorknob, full tutorial. Fuck, I found the weirdest thing. Not from Friends, my friends. Lol. Ah, okay, okay. Without a handle, you're no one. Okay, okay. Bob Ross. There's something about Bob Ross. It's an internet meme. I've seen it before, and it's kind of funny, but I don't fully get it. Alright, and we got some hacking to do, folks. CyberDoc. Yeah, CyberDoctor's my handle, I guess, for streaming, but for hacking, hey, that can be that too. That's from the movie Hackers. Ah, okay, dude, I have to see this one. There's a few I have to see. I watched like 0 movies in the past year, folks. That's from the movie Hacker. I've been waiting for that to free, but I started Black Hat. Ooh, is that another movie? Digits have been okay. What can we do about it? How can we convert a bunch of ones and zeros into regular data? I have a bunch of ones and zeros. How do I convert this into real data? Nice, you're at the fun part. I mean, I'm gonna get spoiled like this, huh? Step 2, try ASCII. Alright. Split this into 8-byte chunks. Do we have to use Python? CyberChef. That's true, we can do that. CyberChef. AS key. Is that what you're telling us we can do on Kelly? AS key? ASCII, ASCII. Ah, that's how you say it? ASCII. Ah, okay, okay. Notes how you enumerated. Okay, okay. ASCII. Okay, awesome. Thank you for telling me. Pronunciation, yeah. I bet from being a streamer and only reading stuff, I kind of pronounce things wrong. I bet I pronounced GURP as well wrong. Or is that how you pronounce it? GURP? Yeah, definitely. I inverted the R in the EP, but it's kind of fun. GURP is better than grep. GURP. Alright. So we can do step 1, clear no binaries, okay. Got a way to do this on the terminal? Yeah, we can all do this in this method. Okay, echo. So we can do strings, Perl, LPE, pack B. What the fuck? Okay, using XXZ, that's what I thought we were gonna do. Oof. I like GURP though. Yeah, yeah. Nice. I like it too. It should be called like that. You like grep or no? Or you like grep better? Okay. I used to use Febbox, and then a website called Showbox.media to download directly to the app. But they were using money, giving users free users 1 terabyte each. Wow, that's a lot. Recently, I lowered to 10 gigs. Can't watch all my sorts and movies anymore without lag. I would have had to delete them because a 1080 movie is around 5 gig just to load and buffer. Ay, ay, ay. Life is difficult. Oopsies, press Control Shift C instead of Control C. Control C. Boom. Alright, I'm gonna write this in my to-do actually as well. For the weekend, if I get time. I'm gonna have time, but I'll have to prioritize. I need to modify Firefox on Kali to not open dev tools when I press Control Shift C and V. Right? It's kind of annoying how it opens this every time. My bad, my brain works faster than I can speak and type, so sometimes my grammar isn't the best. No, all good, all good. Where are you from, like Legacy? We'll do strings. Strings. We can do, the file is called what? US. Ah, nice. Noise. I think from the statistics, about half of the viewers are from the United States. I guess right now it might be a bit less though, because it's a bit later for you folks. US, no. BitLocker, no. I think it's trace. Let's do by date. Digits.bin. Digits.bin. No such file. Huh? No? Oh, we're in the wrong place. We are in the wrong place. We are in the wrong place. We are in the wrong place. 219. Didn't know you can change that. 219. Yeah, I didn't know you can change that. The time? You can change the time, of course. Vladimir Bills. 2020 suspicious. Wearing a hat. Folks, sometimes I struggle with streaming because I say one thing and then I forget what I said. And then you tell me like this is, and then there's obviously a little bit lag because there's a few seconds of lag, maybe like 3, and then there's you guys taking the time to type, that's 5 seconds, and I forgot what I said 10 seconds ago. I didn't know you can change that. Probably, I guess. I don't know, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. I'll let you know if you come back next week and you ask me, I'll tell you if we weren't able to do it. Strings, okay, first we gotta go back to cd ... Now we should be able to run this. Okay, that looks like nothing and everything. Maybe we can save it to something, actually. Let's save it to a file. And we do the same thing, except this time we shift it to try2, I guess. Okay, and we can cat. Can we strings try2? Okay, we got something. It's a lot the same byte size, huh? So we got 290 bytes. That's pretty good. My Opera pisses me off when it does that. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Perl this. So what do we got? Save files. Okay, we got XXD. We got something, folks. What the heck do we got? What is this? We should check out on the right side. Okay, this is the Don Quixote story from earlier. We should clear our thing. Clear. And now we can do this. Strings this. Okay, do we see anything special? It's quite short, so maybe we can find something. There we go, we find something. Do we find a Pico CTF here? Chuka chuka choo choo. C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. No, I J S T U V W X Y Z. Okay. 2 2. Okay, we don't see a Pico CTF just yet. I struggle finding free tools because a lot of tools require API keys, which will require a subscription. What do you mean? Tools for what? There's so many free stuff on the internet. A lot of it shouldn't be free, but it is. Alright, so you guys still got a little. The good thing is that we're seeing something. False is friend. You got a friend in false. Is that a? Is that a? Is that a Toy Story reference? All right, we're interested in the right side, right? How can we get just the right side? Because before we just ran strings, try to. It was lol. Nice. Nice, nice. I love getting movie references. I don't get many, but when I do, it's really nice. Nice. You got a friend in false. Alright. Are you showing this to your kids, XR? Are you showing them Toy Story? Alright, we gotta do, what do we gotta do? We gotta keep only the right side. I don't want all this. This is useless. What did we do before? What actions did we run before? Strings, digital, CD, GURP, Pico. We can XXR again? We can just do this. No such file directory. There's no. Then we just call it try to. Holy moly! What the fuck did we do? That's ugly as shit. Which is it, cat? We should do strings again. Strings, okay, so we kind of got a cleaner version of it. But we don't see no Pico there. Right? GURP. Pico. No, nothing, right? I'm gonna head out to bed, Legacy Spock. Thank you for nice meeting you. And you as well, XR. Yeah, you see XR's here quite often. Nice meeting you too, Legacy. Take care. You borked it. Lightyear was interesting. Yeah, Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear. Is he the most... I mean, the main antagonist of Toy Story is actually Woody, yeah? What a prick. This guy suffers from main character syndrome. I don't know if you ever see this on Instagram at all. It's kind of a popular meme where people have the main character syndrome. They have to have all the attention to them. Well, Woody is the original main character biatch. Like, oh, what an ass. Throughout all of this. He's a favorite toy and has trouble with his ego. I guess that makes sense. We can empathize with that, but his reaction is kind of like, okay, dude, you should grow up. But I guess this movie is about growing up. Thank God, we just went on a tangent about the philosophical being of Woody. Alright. Okay, so GURP Pico, we have some cool things here. Maybe there's more to do. Pico 2222 BR. Oh, DM. Where can we go from here? Can we transfer this to, what's it called? No, don't go all this high. To CyberChef and see what gives us. CyberChef. output, so input, output, maybe we should try magic first. Entropy. Yeah, I don't really know. Is that it? I see squaw. There's this. Is there a closing bracket? No, there's a bunch of opening brackets, but no closing brackets. Do you find a secret meaning in this? Do 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 do. Oh my god, I've got the song in me now. Got a frang in me. Short answer, yes, but not in the way you think. It's not encoded text, it's raw binary data being shown as text. It already tells us exactly what it is. File interchange format. This means that this data is almost certainly a JPEG image. What you're actually seeing. Oh my god. How do you know? It's from the sys. What you're actually seeing, that's messy output. So what do we need to do? This happens when you extract binary from LLM, then print out as text instead of setting it as a file. So instead of image, you're seeing headers, compression tables, random. Why this looks like nonsense? Actually, this was not an image. It is from a set of ones and zeros. This actually confirms even more strongly what's going on. Even if you started with ones and zeros, what you ended up with is definite evidence that your binary decodes into a JPEG file. Ooh. Binaries, ones and zeros, could represent anything. Text, images, zip files, executables. So you didn't get text, you got raw bytes. And those raw bytes from a JPEG structure. What JFIF means. JFIF appears inside JPEG headers. A real JPEG starts like this. FFD8 FFE0. Then JFIF. So your data is a valid JPEG binary. So what should we do? Should we convert it to an image? This prints raw bytes to terminal. Echo binary Perl type. Okay. What you think is, why you think it's not an image? Because you're likely did something like this. Yup. And then we saved it as file, not printed. Echo your binary. Strings per, okay. Let's try it. Strings, try to. Perl, LPE, I'm not sure what Perl does, huh? It'd be nice to know. Perl LPE, $pack, B star, $string out.jpg. Okay. And what do we do? Cat.jpg, cat out.jpg. Yeah, obviously it's an image file, so that looks weird. Let's go back to how do we do cat? And we gotta do view or something. Is there such a thing as view? No, not really. So I guess we'll do it here. Try out.jpg. Wow, that's a great file. That is a great file right there. Alright, out.jpg, and then what are we supposed to have here? File out.jpg, open it. Okay. Let's see it. xdg open out.jpg. Q. Boom. Yeah, okay, we opened it. Error interpreting JPEG image, not a JPEG file. Starts with 0. Okay. What does it start with that? Alright, let's ls-lat to see the files that we created recently. So we I think we should try this on try2 and not try2. We should do this operation. If it still doesn't open, try repairing it. JPEG info. Okay, let's try it. If it doesn't open, we try this. So let's try this first. Before we go back and try to do it again, let's try to fix it. JPEG info. Okay, we don't have JPEG info. Sudo apt install JPEG info. You got a friend in me. Alright, Control-Shift-V, out.jpg. Okay, error, not a JPEG file, starts with that. Well, that's a pretty difficult to repair. Or bin walk. We could do bin walk as well. I'm not sure if the previous one didn't work. I don't know why this one would. Okay. We're gonna rerun this, but on an earlier version. Control-C. We can do JPEG. We're gonna do this, but on an earlier version. So that means cat try2, not with the capital letter, and then this. Echo your binary. You got a friend in me. Well, that don't look too good. P. Every time there's a P, I'm looking for the ICO. Alright, Control-C, what do we do here? Cat try2. Oh wait, we just did that. What did we do? What the fuck did we do? Control-C. We typed this, but we should save it somewhere. Out that PNG. JPG, I think it should have been. No? Yeah, that JPG. JPG. Now the image is good? No, still not. Ah, putain! What do we do about this, folks? Let's think back. We have the binary. Let's go back. We have the binary, so let's do ls lat. We have the binary. To the binary, it's called try2 digits.bin. Maybe we should go back to that point. Now that we have a better idea, and try it again. Digits.bin. Show buzzer ones and zeros. Okay, got it. So we should, what should we do? What did we decide to do then? Okay, we should do a ASCII. We did ASCII, and to do this, do ASCII, and to do this we should using Python, more control. Maybe we should learn how to use Python a bit more. We kind of do. We did the farmer was replaced, but still looks scary. Echo this Perl lpack. This is what we did, no? Bash echo this. Hello. Okay, so this is gonna give us the real thing. I'm kind of interested to know what this does though. what does this do? I'm going to copy this so we can use it again. Alright, in the meantime, while it's answering, let's do it. Let's convert again. Well, we can create a folder, no? We can create a folder, make dir, and then we're gonna do, well, we can maybe move it to steganography. No, maybe not. Make dir stag legends 2, and then we cd dot and we move mv. We move these. So it's what is it called? Hex dump? No. What is this called? Called digits.bin. Digits. We're in downloads. We didn't move there. Okay. MV digits. We didn't go to downloads. Oh, we didn't go there. CD. MV digits. That bin into. So we move into stag. Legends slash digits dot bin. Is this going to work? Fuck. What the fuck do we do? I need to move it to a new folder. How hard can this be? Where's Tag Legends? Oh, we did. We just created 2 files, 2 folders. My God, what do we do? Stag slash digits dot bin. Digits.bin. Okay. That was hard. CD stag ls digits.bin. Okay, we got it. Nice. Easy. Control Shift V. We still have this. Okay, nice. So we still need to use this. We have this. We should do cat digits dot bin space Perl pipe code. Holy moly, no! ChatGPT told us we have to do this. The command L Perl. I'm not sure why there's a slash there. Oh, I think it's when you skip a line. But we don't need it because we deleted the line. Pipe code. I'm not sure, bro. Why are you asking me for pipe code? Perl runs a Perl script directly from terminal. What is Perl? Perl is a language? Is Perl a language? The Perl programming language, perl.org. Perl es un lenguaje de programación diseñado por Larry Wall en 1987. Perl toma la característica del lenguaje C, del lenguaje interpretado Born Shell AQVK, SED, Lisp y en un grado inferior de muchos otros lenguajes de programación. I didn't know about Perl. Why do we need to use Perl? Really? We're using Perl out of all things we can use? Pipe code, okay. So this is Perl language. Why is ChatGPT telling us to do Perl? P loops each line. Okay, so we're actually writing Perl just in the terminal, just like that. Perl LPE. Did we do something wrong here in our prompt? Cats, maybe we should do strings. Maybe we did the same thing, pipe quote. That's strange. Yeah, pipe quote. Strange. Étrange, comme on dit, dans le métier. Ah. Okay, let's save it. Can we save it? And then we put it into image.png. Can we now see an image? We can call it stag image.png. Hey, check this out, folks. Nice. Don't close the ... Hey, Vladimir came in just at the right moment. Vamos. Well, all we had to do was transform it into an image. And then, wow. Wow. Sexy. Wow. How would you learn hacking in the pre-generative AI time? So hard, no? Easy. Yeah. Yeah, it's always easier when you figure out how to do it. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to transform. Well, maybe not. We're gonna use all our tokens now by doing this. I was gonna upload it and then ask ChatGPT to type it for us. Pico CTF hidden. Vamos. Alright, we're the 3,256th user, 57th user to solve this. Pico CTF F. So this hidden in the binary 2F96 E9 A1. Closing. If I get this right on the first type, oh no, we lost it. No, right, because we moved the thing. E9 A1. Boom. If we got on the first try, it's pretty impressive. Hey, we got it. Nice. Slap his head against the wall. Slaps his head against the wall. What am I missing? The code. Ay ay ay. I think we learn little by little from our mistakes. We're like, okay, I feel like we're able to diagnose return. What am I missing? Jeez, XR. I think we got better at diagnosing as well, understanding what's going on wrong within each of the levels, and then making decisions based on that. Like we can understand what's going wrong, and then go back easier and stuff. But maybe I'm speaking a little bit too soon. What is today? Like that felt fitting. Nice. Today's day 127, right? Took us 120 days. Folks, we have how many days left in our hacking journey? We have We have so we have 850 or so. We're a bit more. I don't know what we're gonna do in our 850. I think we should find a specialty by sometime. There's a few that I'm considering. I very much enjoy scripting. I think I enjoy AI, breaking into AI. So that could be a fun thing to do eventually as well. There's a lot of things that I think could be fun. All right, we're gonna find I think we can do this one. Download the disk image here. This one's a freaking 129.26 megabytes. I really don't know how we could open it. .gz. Can you find the flag in this disk image? Sure. Let's move it somewhere. Move it into where? Win image. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more, folks. Hopefully we can finish it pretty soon. I just feel like this whole week we've been cheating on our 2-hour schedule. We've been spending a little bit less than 2 hours, and that's horrible. Horrible. And we didn't even stream on Monday. Ay 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 caramba. We gotta go into win cd win. No, we're too far here. Where the fuck are we? cd home/downloads. And then we go into cd into win. That's confusing. Alright, we're in win image. I should never put spaces in these folder names, no? Alright, whatever. Downloads win image. Now we're here. What should we do? We should create ls. Okay, we have image.jz. GZ. The first thing that I want to do is kind of un-GZ this. I have a .gz file. How do I un-GZ? It's nice and easy. Just gzip compress file. Gunzip. Feels threatening. Gunzip. It's taking a while. It's 120 megabytes. Alright, there's that image. What do we do? Cat it? Disk.image. Okay. Can we Pico CTF this shit? That's pretty goddamn fat. Strings disk.image. You okay? Pico. Oh wait, GURP. Pico router probe. Pico, okay. It's searching for more things. Pico CTF. Hold on, this says here, the Figo format is Pico CTF, where there's some leet speak phrase in between the curly braces. So we didn't yet find it. That felt fitting. Little text. What do you mean little text, Vladimir? There's that image, little text. Pico CTF, okay, Pico.gz. The Pico CTF flag format is Pico CTF, where there's some least speak phrases in between the curly braces. Okay. The output of the file is massive. It is an image of a, what is it called? It is an image of a it is a disk image. We can just say that. It is a disk image. How can I best see its content? If we search for Pico CTF, what are the things that we can do to do it more in depth? There's HT, Pico, then GZ. There's more files in there. File your link image. Okay. See what it is. Quick overview, very useful. Fdisk shows partitions, offsets. Okay, let's do this. Fdisk L your image. Okay, so that is this.image. Okay, nice. So we have units. Oh, you can't see shit from this side. What am I doing? Little text. You wanted the text to be bigger. Maybe that's what you meant, Vladimir. Gonna take care of your eyes. Don't you worry. Solaris. Boot all. Start this. Image Linux. Okay. Disk image is 1 gigabyte. GIB. Byte sectors, units 1 of 52 bytes. Sector size. IO size, minimum optimal 512. Okay. That wasn't super useful. Step 3, bin walk. We can try different things here. Bin walk. Our image is what? Bin walk this.image. Well, that seems more interesting. Image size this much. Okay. Create a mount point. Sudo make directory mount disk. If it's a simple file system, sudo mount loop your image. Well, this is getting complicated, folks. Alright, it seems that binwalk is taking forever. Maybe you should free it from its task. Sudo mount o loop offset this your image mount disk. All things we're into. Foremost, your image, extract images, PDFs, zips. Alright, let's go back to our research. What did we find out here in our research? We found out that there's several files that contain the word Pico. Pico router probe, Pico get, code.gz. There's a few .gz files. Can we look at those? I have no idea how a partition is structured. Sudo mount. Step 8, use pro method for partition. I don't think we should go that far. Step 1, identify the image. File, quick overview, very useful. Did we use it? We did it. It wasn't that useful. Partition system. I mean, maybe it's because we don't really know how to use the output information as well. Binwalk your image. Finds embedded files, compressed sections, hidden payloads. Mount the image. Best method. Sudo make directory. Or we can do it here directly in this one. Sudo mount o loop your image maintain disk. Failed setup to loop device for your image. Alright, we didn't create your image, and then we typed in your image. That's not good. Disk, what is it called? Disk.img. And then we just do it here. Missing code page or helper program. Okay, so maybe we actually have to make this directory. Or do we really want to create a mount point? Isn't this kind of dangerous? MNT, what is MNT? We never use MNT. CD / CD MNT ls. What the fuck is in there? CD-ROM? Maybe it's like mount. Okay, dir. I don't care, we can do it. Make a dir disk. Cannot create disk. Okay, so we have to sudo this. Sudo. Okay, I guess we just did. And now we can run the sudo mount one. Loop this.img and do it in this one. Mount failed to set up loop device for disk.img. Oh, we have to go in that file still. We create a disk, so we gotta go cd disk. What's the issue you think? Oh, the error is pretty common, tells us everything is important. Failed to set up look device. This file is not a mountable file system, at least not directly. It is a raw file system, very likely. Your DESA image might be compressed further, embedded inside something, not only a partition dump. Not a full disk. This is the #1 reason in CTFs. It has a partition, needs offset. It is not a raw file system, very unlikely. It is not a raw file system. It's going to be compressed further, embedded inside something, only a partition dump, not a full disk. Okay. So cd rm disk rmdir. Is that how you do it? Permission denied. Okay, cool. Let's go back to downloads. We have a disk image again. So what do we do about disk image here? The thing is, when we did sudo mount o this.image, you see here and here, it didn't know where to get this.image. There might be an issue here. Actually, that might be the issue. You see? Do you see here? Sudo mount o loop this.image. It works. It's in the area I want to do it, but there's no this.image in this place. So I think we just didn't point it to the right place. So let's go back to MNT. Now we create mkdir call disk. To sudo this. And now we can run again this command sudo mount o loop. Okay, so we have to go here into home/downloads / okay, we'll type this after. When disk, I put this here, right? This is good. Wrong fs tab, bad option, super block on dev loop, missing code page or helper program or other. Control Shift C. I actually did not point to the right location before. Help me understand this error. Oh putain, non, c'est pas ça que je voulais faire. Nya, kurva. Here we go. Ah, this makes sense. The error changed slightly. Mount. Okay, this is a classic Linux. I tried to mount this file system and it didn't work. Wrong file system. Mount tries to guess the file system if the image is in standalone file system, like you get this error. So it's a partition. Step 1, identify the image type. It is a image disk.img. It is a DOS MRB boot sector particon on. Okay. Apple will tell you it's raw full disk. It is actually a full disk, you see here. DOS, it is a DOS, so it is a full disk partition. Check partitions. Okay, maybe we should pay a bit more attention to this and not just skip over it. Alright, so home Kelly downloads when image and boot start, yes. So I guess this one's the first one to start on boot. Example output, okay. Here it tells you the offset in sectors for each partition. Multiply by sector size, usually 512, to get the offset. Okay. Mount the specific partition. Suppose that this image starts at 2048, which it does. Mount O. Replace MNT with a dedicated empty folder. Okay. Let's do it. Do we have the disk still? Did we create it? Yeah. Okay. So let's cd to disk. Okay, this is empty. We're gonna do sudo mount offset this. MNT. No, you can just do it here. Cool. ls. So it's invisible. ls la. I'm not sure what it did. Okay. Replace MNT with dedicated start from disk. Okay, state 4. Sudo apt install this. Well, I have no idea where we're going. Okay, so we already had it. Sudo mount this. Fail to set up loop device for disk.image. Right, this is not MNT, this is here. Oh, alright. Complicado. Folks, we're gonna go back to this on another time. We have plenty to do this weekend. We have we're gonna fix certain things. I think the volume is quite low. It's been a problem ongoing, so I need to figure out what's going on, how can we increase the volume. I need to make sure that's happening on Twitch and YouTube, really. What's happening within each of those. I need to do the Control Shift V here, and luckily I don't have too many plans this weekend, so maybe wedding planning, but wedding is soon, folks. Soon. It's in 2 months. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for sticking around. It was lovely having all you folks on the chat. Look, today we had Vladimir's, we had XR, of course, we had Sick in the Mind, we had Legacy who joined us as well for some time. Who else did we have? And of course we had the one and only Wrench on YouTube. We had Jim the Dandy joining us for his quick participation as usual. It was lovely having you folks. So thanks a ton for making the stream super fun. And yeah, we'll see you next time on Monday for me, and for you folks on Sunday evening. And we only have a 5-hour lag this time. Thank you all. Take care and enjoy your night, evening, and day. Ciao, folks. Take care.